Welcome to your Leo horoscope reading for August 19th, 2026. Dear Leo, today carries a powerful energy of confidence, recognition, emotional clarity, and personal transformation. You may have reached a point where you are no longer satisfied with simply keeping things together. You want to feel proud of what you are building. You want your work to matter, your relationships to feel genuine, and your efforts to finally be recognized. August 19th brings an important reminder. You do not need to convince everyone of your value. The right people will notice your light without asking you to prove that it exists. Recently, you may have been questioning whether someone truly appreciates everything you do. Perhaps you have been giving your time, attention, ideas, or emotional support, but the response hasn't been what you expected. This may have made you wonder whether you should continue investing your energy in the same places. Today, the answer becomes clearer. Your energy is valuable, Leo, and not every person or situation deserves unlimited access to it. There is also something you may have been postponing because you were waiting to feel completely ready. You might be thinking about a career move, a creative project, a financial decision, or even a change in your personal life. But August 19th reminds you that confidence often appears after you take the first step, not before it. You don't need absolute certainty. You need enough courage to begin. Your manifestation message today is, I am worthy of being seen, respected, loved, and rewarded for what I bring into the world. I trust myself enough to step forward. Don't spend your energy worrying about whether other people will approve of your choices. Focus on whether those choices bring you closer to the life you genuinely want. If you enjoy this reading, don't forget to support the video with a like and subscribe to the channel, because your support helps us continue bringing you these daily messages. Now let's look deeper into your August 19th energies. Today highlights career, money, love, confidence, family, and an important personal decision. Your energetic numbers are 19 and 73, and your supportive color is golden orange, a color connected with confidence, warmth, creativity, and personal power. In your career, Leo, August 19th can bring a moment of recognition. Something you have been working on may finally attract attention. It could be a compliment from someone important, a new responsibility, an invitation, or simply the realization that people are beginning to take your abilities more seriously. If you have been feeling invisible at work, don't immediately assume that your efforts are being ignored. Someone may have been watching quietly and waiting for the right moment to acknowledge what you can do. However, there is an important warning here. Don't allow praise to make you accept responsibilities that aren't actually yours. You can be generous and still have boundaries. If someone continually comes to you because they know you'll fix everything, make sure your kindness doesn't become an expectation. If you're looking for a new job, August 19th favors confidence during conversations and interviews. Don't make yourself smaller just because you are speaking with someone who has more authority. Be respectful, but remember that you are also bringing something valuable to the table. Talk about your skills naturally. You don't need to exaggerate anything. Your genuine confidence can be far more impressive than trying too hard to sound perfect. If you own a business or work independently, this is a good day to think about visibility. Your ideas may have more potential than you realize, but people cannot appreciate what they never see. Consider how you present your work, communicate with customers, or introduce your ideas to a wider audience. Financially, August 19th brings a message of balance. You may have been thinking about buying something you've wanted for a while, or perhaps you're considering investing money into a project, business, education, or personal goal. Before spending, ask yourself one simple question. Will this decision help the future version of me, or am I simply trying to make myself feel better today? That question could save you from an unnecessary expense. There is nothing wrong with enjoying your money, Leo. You work hard and you deserve to enjoy the results of your efforts. But emotional spending can sometimes happen when you are trying to compensate for stress or disappointment. Today favors purposeful spending rather than impulsive spending. There may also be a financial opportunity connected to your talent. Something you naturally enjoy could potentially become useful professionally. Don't underestimate a skill simply because it feels easy to you. In love, August 19th becomes much more emotional than you might expect. If you are in a relationship, your partner may be waiting for you to show a softer side. You are naturally strong and confident, but sometimes the people closest to you don't need your strength. They simply want your presence. A sincere conversation tonight could bring you closer. If there has been a misunderstanding, don't turn the situation into a competition over who was right. Ask yourself what matters more, proving your point or protecting the relationship. Your partner may also surprise you with an affectionate gesture. Something small could carry a much bigger emotional meaning than you expect. Pay attention to actions, not just words. If you are single, August 19th may bring attention from someone who is genuinely fascinated by your personality. You could notice that someone has been observing you quietly or finding excuses to start conversations. The connection may begin naturally rather than dramatically. Don't force it into a relationship immediately. Enjoy the conversation and see whether their actions remain consistent. You may also receive a message from someone you haven't heard from in a while. Before becoming emotionally excited, ask yourself whether this person is returning because they genuinely want to build something new or simply because they miss the comfort of the past. You are not the same person you were before. In family matters, Leo, you may find yourself in the position of bringing people together. A family member could need encouragement, or there may be a small disagreement that requires someone to calm the situation. You don't have to become the permanent mediator. Sometimes the best thing you can do is remind everyone to speak honestly and respectfully. There is also a possibility that a family member will share good news with you. Their happiness may become part of your happiness as well. Your personal energy on August 19th is strong, but it may come in waves. You could feel incredibly motivated one moment and then suddenly want to be alone. Don't feel guilty about needing quiet time. Your mind has been processing a lot. Take a walk, listen to music, spend some time outside, or simply step away from your phone for a while. You may find that your best ideas arrive when you stop trying to force them. For students, today favors confidence and active learning. If you have an exam approaching, don't rely entirely on your ability to remember things at the last minute. Start earlier and organize the material into smaller sections. You may understand the subject better when you explain it aloud or teach it to someone else. Your natural ability to express ideas can become an advantage. There is a deeper emotional message for Leo today, and it concerns recognition. Sometimes you become so focused on being strong that you secretly want someone to say, "I see how much you've done." You may not always admit it, but appreciation matters to you. And there is nothing wrong with that. You deserve relationships where your efforts are noticed. You deserve friendships where you don't always have to be the one giving. You deserve work where your abilities are respected. But today's lesson is not to wait for everyone else to validate you. Start by recognizing yourself. Look at the things you survived. Look at the things you built. Look at the moments when you kept going even when nobody knew how difficult it was. That version of you deserves respect too. August 19th may also encourage you to release the need to compete with someone. Perhaps there is another person who seems to be progressing faster than you. Maybe you see their success and wonder why your own results are taking longer. Don't compare your chapter with someone else's story. Your path has its own timing. The moment you stop measuring your worth against another person's achievements, you regain a tremendous amount of energy. There is also a strong creative energy around you today. If you have an idea you've been keeping private because you're afraid people might criticize it, consider taking one small step toward bringing it into reality. Not everyone needs to understand your vision immediately. Some ideas look strange before they become successful. When it comes to health and general well-being, your main message is balance. You may be tempted to fill every hour with tasks because you feel productive when you're busy. But constant activity can eventually drain your concentration. Give yourself proper breaks and don't ignore signs that you need rest. Your body and mind are not machines. When it comes to compatibility, 3 signs stand out for Leo today: Aries, Gemini, and Libra. With Aries, the energy can be passionate, direct, and motivating, with both of you encouraging each other to take action. With Gemini, conversation, humor, and curiosity can create a lively connection that keeps you mentally engaged. With Libra, there is a softer balance between confidence and cooperation, making it easier to discuss emotions and future plans. Dear Leo, August 19th is not simply about being noticed by other people. It is about remembering who you are when nobody is watching. You don't have to chase attention. You don't have to compete for love. You don't have to prove that you deserve success. Your task today is to move with confidence, but also with emotional intelligence. Say what you mean. Protect your time. Spend wisely. Love honestly. And don't be afraid to walk away from situations that repeatedly make you question your own worth. Something may be changing in your professional life, your financial situation, or your emotional world. The signs may not arrive all at once. One conversation, one opportunity, one unexpected message, or one small decision could begin a chain of events that changes the direction of the weeks ahead. So pay attention. August 19th can be a powerful turning point for Leo. Your confidence is returning. Your intuition is becoming clearer, and opportunities connected to recognition and personal growth may begin appearing around you. Don't dim yourself to make someone else comfortable, but don't let pride prevent you from listening either. The strongest version of you is not the one who always has to be right or always has to be strong. It is the version of you who knows when to lead, when to listen, when to love, and when to finally choose yourself.